Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophia and I do intuitive tarot readings. I just like to start off and introduce myself a little since I am new basically on YouTube. I only have one other video, but I just wanted to state and say that I do read intuitively. I channel messages directly from source to bring you guidance and messages of love and light. I also intend to just basically bring through any messages that are meant for you. And I guess I don't really need to say anything else but that, yeah. So feel free to like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you enjoy your reading today or you want to see what I'm going to do in the future. I am intending on creating more videos more regularly. I do this on the side. I have a vintage store in Seattle called Encore Vintage, so you can follow me there as well. But overall, I'm just a spiritual girl living in this lovely world and trying to spread love and awareness and beauty. So feel free to follow me there and follow me here on YouTube. I appreciate you all. I hope you enjoy your reading. Thank you for joining. Okay, so if you're new to my channel or new to tarot readings or pick a card readings, there's going to be 3 piles shown that you saw in the very beginning. You could choose pile number 1 is going to be on your left, pile number 2 is in the center, and pile number 3 is to your right. So intuitively choose whichever one you're drawn to. If you're drawn to multiple, listen to multiple. If you're drawn to all of them, then there's a message for you in all. So there's no right or wrong here. Feel free to just pick whatever deck is calling your name, and let's begin. Okay, welcome pile number 1. If you chose this pile, Love Begins, this message is for you. First off, this is from the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, so I'm just going to, and actually that is the first card in the deck. So, Love Begins. Okay, so this is in part of the emotion section. It has a green border. Green, typically, I think of it as the heart chakra, just what it's typically associated with. So yeah, obviously the card even has the word love in it, but let's see, it says your cup is about to overflow with joy, happiness, and positive feelings. This is the first of the emotions cards and therefore signifies a new love. Opportunity beckons. This does not necessarily have to be physical love, but it could also represent the passion and devotion for an idea, a goal, or even a new creative endeavor. This would be the perfect time to open yourself and your heart to the higher vibrations and loving energy of the universe. When past issues are resolved, when forgiveness for others as well as yourself has been attained, and when your heart is truly open and ready to receive, then new roads leading you towards love will be revealed. Okay, very nice. So, again, we're talking about new beginnings, basically. Here, I'm just going to move the other piles away. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of overlook all of these, and we're going to go from there. So we have the King of Cups in reverse. Oops, let me see, there we go. We have, and also this is the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck that we're using for the tarot cards today. They're very beautiful. Just very ethereal, as it says. Also, what's coming through for this pile is it seems very straightforward. So you have kind of direct responses coming through. So if you have questions, now's the time to ask because you're getting very simple, direct responses. Yeah, okay. We also have the Queen of Wands in reverse as well. There we go. Nice. Okay, and then from our Hidden Worlds Oracle deck, we are pulling the Healing Temple of the Lunar Light, Life Cycles, Energy, Healing, and Communication. So like I said, good time to ask questions because you're going to get quick, direct answers. Next we have Skyfire. Oh, sorry if I didn't show this. It's so pretty. I think I did, but kind of zone out when I do this. Okay, Skyfire, messages, channels, and information. Again, direct channels, direct. I'm just seeing like a lot of like the word direct keeps popping up. Direct, direct, direct. Okay, it's about manifestation. It's about having an intention and receiving. So that's very interesting. It's a really beautiful card. Again, very ethereal. Here we go. And you can see there's kind of a woman hidden in the clouds there. So we have that. Also, this card is number 11. And this card is number 19, which breaks down 9 plus 1 is 10, breaks down to a 1 again. So we are seeing lots of 1s. We have 1 here basically. These are both singular cards as well. So we have the King of Cups, a singular entity, and again, the Queen of Wands, another singular entity. And then we have Skyfire, which was 11s, so 2 1s. And then we have, and this is interesting too, the last card is a 29, which 2 plus 9 equals 11. Again, we have a double 11, so all of your cards are popping up with 1. So if you're seeing multiple 1s anywhere, that's a message from Source, from God, from your angels, ancestors, guides, that you are on the right track, or they're there, they hear you, you're in connection with them. So keep a lookout for 1s at this period in your life. So the number 29, mountain lights, light beings, portals, subtle energies. So all of these are kind of singular, but also very powerful, very internal about deciding what it is I want, what am I putting out, and what am I receiving. That's what I'm getting, and it may be subtle. Typically, I feel like that happens when we are in a singular space, I guess, that you are processing everything by yourself, and when you do that, sometimes things tend to come in a subtle way. They can also be very direct, but little subtle messages are probably coming through to you a lot at this time, especially with all these 1s. There's a lot of divine energy here. So what I'm taking from this is that you have a lot more power than you think that you have at this time. There's also a lot of, like I said, celerity, a lot of alone time that may be necessary or that you've been taking for yourself, and that's very helpful towards you. It may also be saying that it's time to expand and ask for more, to invite others into your life when you're ready and done with this singular process of your life. And I think that I'm seeing if you're not closed off, and not in a negative way, but if you've had to close yourself off in order to process certain things or direct your energy on your goals or what you want in life, the universe is listening to you and has already received those messages and is working its way to getting things back to you at this time. Especially they're acknowledging patience, that you've been very patient and you haven't gone unnoticed, basically. They see you working hard on yourself. They see you trying to observe the things that you want to adjust and change in your life, and they're happy that you're in this calm space processing things. Also, what I'm seeing here, there's a lot of flow through things. So we have the cups. I think of, filling the cup, That's a flow of energy. We have the Queen of Wands. What do you do when you have a wand? You flick it, you flow this energy, and it extends from you. So it's just a matter of picking up your tool or setting your intention and allowing that to flow through you and the universe to flow back in. Also with Love Begins, here we have a flowing cup pouring into a stream of water. Again, lots of flowing energy. I see a lot of abundance coming in for you as well. The universe is almost rewarding you for being so patient and so introspective at this time. They appreciate the growth that you're trying to do at this time, and they want to further you on your path, whether you know what your goals are or not at this time. They're trying to get you to hone in on what you want to focus on, where you want to go, who you want to spend your time and energy with and put your energy towards. This is just a very direct stream of, this is what I want, this is what I need, this is what I am trying to manifest at this time. Having it in a still, quiet place, sending those intentions out into the universe, and the universe has already received these messages and has and is still trying to send you gifts in return, messages in return, trying to connect with you in the process so that you can have these little hints here and there that you're on your right path, and that just to give you a little confirmation throughout your life right now. I don't really feel like I have to say that much more at this time. I feel like you are very powerful. You also are very balanced at this time. You have the male and female energy, the king and the queen. You have just a direct line to source right now. So if you have, again, I'm going to reiterate, if you have questions or problems in your life that you're trying to resolve or figure out what is the purpose of this, what should I be doing right now, any questions at all, now is the time to ask the universe. The universe is listening and wants to answer you. So just let it flow. Spend that time by yourself. And the universe is also saying have gratitude. Have gratitude for the things that you not even have, but even the fact that you have a desire to have some things that you may be lacking at this time. That spark of energy, of desire is very inspiring to your soul, to the universe, and they want to help you achieve all your goals. So thank you so much. I'm going to end here because I am ready to do pile number 2 at this point. Your message is clear. Let's not muddy it. Have a good day. I love you all. Thank you so much. Okay, hi pile number 2. Thank you for joining me today. You have a lovely little deck. I can already feel it. I haven't even looked at it yet except for your top card, which is what you've chosen the deck by. This is Fertility, also marked the number 3. I do love this card already. What I'm getting, it has to do with family or your close circle of people in your life you have. But especially if you are not trying to have a baby, obviously the word fertility, but trying to manifest new life to yourself, or actually physically bring in a new life with a partner. The universe is backing you up in that decision. Okay, now we are going to, let's see, you guys got a couple more cards than pile number 1 when it came to the Oracle Hidden Worlds deck, which is this deck. So 4 cards came out for you there. let's see here. We have first, and again, we have green. I can already tell this is a very earthly energy. This deck is going to be very earthly energy about creating. So let's just see what happens here. So we have already the number 3. We also have the number 39 here, which breaks down. It's 3 plus 9 is 12. Break that down. 1 plus 2 is 3. So again, we have another 3 here. We have the gift, present, honoring, offering. So this is such a lovely, beautiful card. And I'm sorry, I am filming on my computer just because it's easy for me, and I just felt a need to get this message out right now. So it's not the best quality, but I think the content of what's being said is more important anyways. So if you are, I just wanted to state that. I know that it's not the highest quality video, but I think that the message is more important here. Okay, so we have 2 number 3s. We have fertility. We have the gift. Here also lots of green, the heart chakra, where you're having lots of love expanding from us and being given toward us at this time, which makes sense if you are trying to birth something new, basically. It takes a lot of new energy to flow in and mix with yours to elevate itself into something new. So that's what I'm seeing. The universe is giving you this gift. So also, if you have possibly been having trouble manifesting what you've been intending to manifest, and it hasn't happened as quickly as you've hoped for, the universe has done this for a reason, and they are sending you a gift. It may be a little different from what you set your intention to be, but it is coming. And I think that the universe is kind of put you on a little detour for a second, because I think that what you were intending to bring in was not meant for you, because there's something better. And so it's kind of took a little side route there. So don't get frustrated if you have had a little bit of frustration lately. Everything's being heard. Everything will come to you. Okay, here we have the Oracle number 31. That breaks down to a number 4. We have sacred living, spirit seeking, intervention. Okay, so yes, I think that the universe, that's what I was picking up on. I think that the universe has intervened at some point. There's like wax on this card or something. I never use, it's interesting. Anyways, I just see manifestation. I see manifestation. I see divine intervention. I see that the universe has stepped in and basically rerouted something in your life to give you a better gift. Yes, I'm loving this. So here's this card. Again, it looks as though she's trying to manifest something or doing some sort of sacred ritual. She's also giving. So I think that's another important lesson here at this time, is you have to give in order to receive. I think the universe wants you to acknowledge that. I think, not saying that you're not grateful, but just I think that is important, that the universe is trying to bring through as appreciation, and appreciate the things that you do have. And even if there are things that you don't receive in a timely manner as you're expecting, it is for a reason. So be grateful even for that experience or that loss, or whatever may feel as though it's been a loss. But it's not. It's just been rerouted to a better option for you. Next we have number 14, the Crystal Path, Mineral Spirits, Crystal Beams. Okay, that's such a beautiful card, and it almost seems as though there's little fairies, little beings, yeah. So again, this is a very earthly card. Mineral spirits, minerals, crystals, the earth. It's again just very kind of in our face right now of there's a fine line between earthly desires, physicality, and then connecting with the spirit side of that, and how do you connect the two to fertilize and create what it is you desire. And I'm not just talking about material objects. This could be love, this could be finances, this could be or financial abundance, this could be health, wealth, anything that you can think of that you're trying to physically manifest or emotionally manifest or spiritually manifest. This is just as important, each and every part of that trifecta. So just know that. And again, here we go. We have your fourth card from that deck, which is the Hidden World Oracle. This one is number 18, the Green Man. Rising, energy surge, fertility again. So if you are also, I just have to say it's very obvious, if you're trying to have a baby or if you've been thinking about that, the universe is definitely happy for you in that sense, and wants to assist you in that journey and to bringing new life into this earth. Again, we have fertility also in a sense that there's just new, you're creating a space now to fertilize a new a new you, something new in your life. The universe is definitely acknowledging that for you. Okay, next we have the Emperor and then the Seven of Swords. Okay, so the Emperor, again, he looks very, manly, very masculine, I should say. He has a sword in his hand, and he has... Sorry, something popped up. Okay. So, he has a sword in his hand, in his right hand, and then almost a crystal ball in his left. So I think that just has to do with connecting the spirit to your earthly desires. There's some sort of grounding that I think does need to happen to move forward as well. Yes, there's potentially you either need to ground, or if you've been feeling stale, open up to spirit, allow your chakras to flow upwards and outwards towards the universe so that they can flow right back in. There is just a sense of needing to open up in order to receive as well. So if you have been in a heavy energy, it is time to open up, to ask spirit for help, to ask for guidance. Don't be stubborn, okay? We have the Seven of Swords. I do want to look up the meaning of this, but here we have a young man with his 7 swords. He has dropped a few. He's hoarding a few. He has one ready to go. I think that what's interesting, what's coming to mind is asking for a lot. And it's not necessarily that your dreams are too big or anything. It's that you're trying to take or trying to obtain too much too quickly. And I think that's why the universe has an intention of giving you this gift, but they need you to take the correct path in order to get there. That's what I'm picking up on in that sense. But let's just look at this. So we have the Seven of Swords. Okay, Seven of Swords, upright, betrayal, escape, deception, irresponsibility. Okay, so I do think that maybe you think you're ready to obtain something that you've been strongly desiring at this point in time, but I don't think it's ready. I don't think it's ready. I think it's coming. And I think that in order for this to be given and gifted to you from the universe, you do need to make a few changes, in a sense that you need to allow spirit to communicate with you openly. So if you open that door for spirit to give you advice, show you the way, it will. So instead of just being stuck on, ooh, I want this to attain this goal or whatever, you need to say, I appreciate everything that you've given to me. This is my intention. Instead of saying, I want this, say, if this is best for me, I'm ready to receive. Instead of just saying, please, universe, can I have this? I really, really want it. Just be open to receiving instead of wanting, I guess, is what I'm picking up on. But, that's part of life. That's part of being human. That's part of earthly desires, and why we come here is to learn about physicality and to learn about, the physical world. And it's okay to want things. It's okay to desire. That's part of human nature, and it is healthy for us, although there are some things that maybe aren't necessarily ready for you at this time. But know that the universe does hear you. They are steering you on this winding path, whether you think they are there or not, they're there. You have your little guides along your path that are going to steer you to the right direction, which is into the light, which is into a place of divine love and understanding and growth. And I think that's all I have for you. Thank you. Thank you for watching. But yeah, I just want to reiterate one more time that it's not that you're asking for too much. Ask for the world if you want. That's totally fine. It's don't get let down in the meantime when things don't seem to align to what you're asking for instantly, because some of those things you may be asking for, there might actually be something better that you didn't even think to ask for, that the universe is trying to open your eyes to and steer you towards. So just be open, lift the spirits, allow energy from source to flow to you, and receive that with grace and appreciation. So thank you so much. I love you. Have a good rest of your day. Okay, welcome pile number 3. If you chose the solar plexus chakra card, is marked with the number 3. This is for you. Group 3 chose the 3 card, which I think is very interesting. It's your 3rd chakra. So we have the root chakra, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the 3rd eye, and the crown chakra. So already we're seeing synchronicity between the number 3 here. Okay, so it looks like we have, again, okay, so pile number 1 only had 3 Hidden Worlds Oracle cards. Pile number 2 had 4, you have 4 as well, so there's messages that want to come through there. Then we do have 2 from the Ethereal Visions deck. So I'm going to start with the Hidden Worlds Oracle cards. Ooh, lots of blues and purples, and I can see this already has to do a lot with intuition and connecting to spirit. So let's see. Okay, we have number 35, the pathway, direction, purpose, change. Interesting. So what's happening here is we have a staircase leading to a bridge that goes up this hill to this light at the top. It looks as though it's a woman making her way up towards this light, seeking the light, seeking source, trying to connect to her purpose, I think, is what I'm seeing here. So we have her taking this pathway in order to better see. It's funny I did that. to better see her purpose. So maybe we're feeling a little lost right now. That's okay. This is also what the solar plexus is helpful with, is not visually seeing, but feeling what's right, feeling what's wrong, connecting the body to the soul, to the intuition, to spirit. Okay, next we have the number 4. The Isle of Wonders, revelation, teaching, discovery. Yeah, so there's definitely, look at what a beautiful card that is. There's definitely what I'm feeling is a desire. You're seeking guidance. You're seeking a purpose. You're seeking a pathway. You're seeking help. You're seeking help. You want to learn, you want to discover, you want to grow. And that's always a great place to be. And the universe loves to give to people when they're curious like that. That from my experience. Okay, next we have 42, the Tree of Souls, collective wisdom, kinship group, library. Again, this is about learning, not only learning by yourself, but learning with a group, learning from the library of the universe, the Akashic Records. If you're interested in that at all, go ahead and tap in. Find someone to read your Akashic Records if you're capable of doing that financially, or can find someone that would do that for you free of service. I think that everyone has the ability to connect to these universal wisdoms, basically, and it seems as though your soul is wanting to expand at this point in time. Again, such a lovely place to be. Let's keep moving on, because I feel like this is all very connected. You are just really having a strong desire to grow and learn at this point in time, and the universe wants to show you, so you're asking the right person. Okay, next we have 21, Homeward Traveler, completion, reunion, return. So we do have this old soul energy, the remembering, the desire to know where you came from, to understand why you're here. Your ancestors are around you. I very firmly feel that. They want to guide you. They want to show you who you are and answer these questions that you have. They've been through it too. They know as much as the universe, and they're willing to help you. So that's very interesting. Okay, next we have in reverse the Page of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands. We'll do it upright as well. And then we have the Hanged Man in reverse. So there is kind of this feeling of feeling alone, contemplating, how do I get out of this situation? What should I do now? I'm stuck upside down, but this is in reverse. So I don't think you're really stuck. I think that there's a lot of opportunity coming your way. I think there's a lot of growth coming your way. Because once you're down from this position, you're not going to get yourself back in that position again. You've learned your lesson. The universe knows you've learned your lesson, and it's not even in a negative way. It's just that you are growing, you are experiencing new things, and there's going to be, with every step that you're learning, you're not one of those people that has to learn the same thing over and over and over again to get to understand. This is just stating that ask your questions and you'll receive the answers, because the universe is here. Like, they hear you. They want to show you. They want to guide you. They want you to feel secure and safe and feel this family that surrounds you, which is the universal one. Source energy, your guardian angels, your guides, your ancestors, everything, all of it is all protecting you. You are all one, and it's almost trying to remind you, don't forget that you're never alone. You're never alone. The Page of Wands, even this is a very solitude, a feeling of solitude in this card, but you're not alone. You're not. And I do want to get the proper reading for the Page of Wands, just because I'm feeling as though I want to, so I always go with that. Okay, Page of Wands, enthusiasm. This is upright. Travel, creativity, exploration. In reverse is lazy, pessimism, unfocused, and arrogance. So I think what this is saying is basically, again, it's okay to not know where you're going. It's okay to feel alone. It's okay to feel lost. Just remember, you're not actually lost. You're not actually alone. And any questions you have that are just bugging you, the universe does want to answer those for you. It truly does. So feel free to ask those questions. Again, this is very similar. I kind of got this message through all three decks, actually. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask for guidance from the universe, from your guides, from your ancestors. They are just waiting on the sidelines to give you that guidance. So even in a place of solitude or feeling of solitude, which may be self-inflicted, or it may just be necessary at this time in order for your soul to grow or to achieve what it's meant to do at this time on this path in your life. Just keep going. That's basically it. It seems very simple, but it's because it is. And I think the thing in life is that we are on this journey. We come into the world, we forget who we are, we forget where we come from, we forget what our purpose is, or the majority of us do. Some of us are lucky enough to awaken to that knowledge and to that memory in life, and sometimes people go throughout life and they never remember, and that's just okay. But I think that you know that there's more to life than just the everyday here, okay? So I think that you are very spiritually aware and awakened almost. I think most of you have probably had some sort of spiritual awakening or remembrance of where your soul comes from, and it's just a really beautiful energy that you have. Even in solitude, you are so powerful and you are so abundant, and so you're just smart. I just want to say that. They want to acknowledge that too. Like, they see your wheels turning and they're like, oh, just calm down. It's okay. Like, it's okay to not know everything right now. It's okay to not know everything, because you will. You're just in the middle of the pathway, the end of the path. Like, you'll get to the end of the path. You will see in time the purpose of everything, to all these questions that you may have at this time. They're just wanting me to say that I think a lot of you already have been awakened in some sense, but they're just wanting to reiterate that there almost is going to be, I want to say, a second awakening, if that makes sense. So you may feel like, oh, I've already had this experience, and now I just kind of feel stale or lost or whatever. No, you think you've had the full experience, but I don't think you have yet. And I think that there's a lot to come, and that's what the universe just wants you to know. With that, I'm going to just close on down and say also, please listen to your intuition. Feel that gut, that solar plexus energy. You really can radiate strongly from there. Try to also disperse it. If you need to balance the chakras, if this is overactive or underactive, it is important for you to raise your vibrational frequency at times, whether it's with music, meditation, yoga. There's so many different forms, but if you can, try your best to remind yourself to open up to Spirit. Spirit will come in. Spirit will guide you. Spirit will answer those questions that you have. So thank you so much, and that's all I have. Have a good day. Love you.